as Niger's National Council for the Protection of the Homeland seeks to optimize oil and gas exploitation practices, with the aim of consolidating the national economy, for the greater benefit of the people of Niger, it has ordered the foreign companies that have invested in the country's oil sector, like the China National Petroleum Corporation, or are currently operating in that field, to make sure that in their staff recruitments or subcontracting, they must employ Niger citizens, or contract Niger companies for any work that can be done by a Niger citizen or company. This is going by a meeting that the country's oil minister Mohamed Mustafa Barkbeko held at his office, with company officials and executives in the context of oil exploitation in Niger, as well as their subcontractors, on the Saturday of April 20, 2024. The purpose of the meeting was to inform Niger's oil partners of the instructions received from the President of the CNSP, and Head of State, that's Brigadier General Abdurrahmani Chiani, in the framework of strengthening the system for supervising the exploitation of oil and gas resources. And as such, the Minister of Oil highlighted the following three important points that were subject of his exchanges with the company executives and subcontractors. These instructions relate to three main elements. First, the contracts, which are concluded as part of your daily activities. Then the recruitment of staff. And finally, management. So, with regard to contracts, the main measure that has been taken is that as of today, you are strictly prohibited from contracting with a non-Nigerian company for an activity that is capable of being carried out by a Nigerian company. So, any activity that a Nigerian company is capable of doing must be carried out by a Nigerian company or by a group of Nigerian companies. This measure takes effect from today. The second thing is that for the realization of this measure, we are going to work with you to set up a system which will allow us to really identify all the contracts which have already been established, to take stock of which must be terminated and entrusted to Nigerian companies. Then on the point relating to recruitment, the oil minister had this to say: we had already asked you to carry out direct recruitments, and not through placement companies. We are also going to put in place a system, such that from today, this measure is effected on the ground. The Minister of Oil finally indicated that he will personally ensure the strict application of the plan for the progressive Nigerianization of personnel in all areas of the country's oil and gas exploitation.